Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Justin with AmericanTrucks.com and welcome to our best of video for the brush or grill guard category, available for that 2009 to 2014 F-150. Now the purpose of these best of videos is to help you guys narrow down your choices a little bit more within the category, give you 3 options that we really like, along with factoring in some customer popularity as well. But why go with a grill or brush guard over an aftermarket bumper or even a bull bar? Well, if you're watching this video, then chances are you probably already know. Protection. A brush or grill guard will ultimately be your best bet in protecting that front end over those other aftermarket options, while also giving you some opportunities to mount some auxiliary lighting and adding a more aggressive look to that front end. Now, all 3 of the options that we have in this video, including 2 from Barricade and 1 from Weston, will share a similar recipe in regards to basic design, but there will be some subtle differences between the 3. So without further ado, let's talk about it. First up, we have the bare bones and super affordable option from Barricade in gloss black. Now this is going to be a great piece for someone who's looking to dip their toes into the brush guard world, but would prefer to keep things as budget friendly as possible while still getting a bunch of protection for the front end. In fact, at the high $300 price point, the Barricade shown here will not only be your most affordable option in the category, but it's also going to be one of the most popular as well, with roughly 30 plus 5-star reviews. Now, to keep some of the costs down, Barricade didn't exactly use the burliest materials out there. Instead, you're looking at 1.5-inch Schedule 30 tubing in addition to that gloss black powder coat. But aside from that tubing, you're also getting some protection here for the headlight area, which is removable, by the way, but that's about it. Your grill's left pretty much wide open, minus the 2 vertical supports right here in the center. Now, if you did want a little bit more protection for the grill area, be sure to hang out for my next 2 selections. Now, one thing I do really enjoy about the Barricade is just how well it hugs the front end once installed. Yes, our next option will definitely give you some more protection, but the flip side is it's gonna stick out a little bit further from the truck. Because the Barricade hugs the front end so well, they have to incorporate a tilting design, so whenever you need to open up the hood, this thing will tilt forward a little bit, helping you out there. But all in all, guys, the Barricade, while not the most bulletproof guard in the category, will offer a good bit of protection for not a lot of dough and will be a great entry-level choice here on the site. Up next, we have a step up in regards to materials and protection from Weston, thanks to their HDX series brush guard in black. Now, the Weston's just gonna pick up where the Barricade left off, adds a little bit more girth to the protection, this time coming in the form of 2-inch stainless steel tubing over the 1.5 inches of our first selection, and with much beefier vertical supports as well, as you can see right there. Now, that tubing does sweep around to the side of the headlight, giving you a little bit more protection there, in addition to all of the material protecting the grill area, something our first choice was definitely lacking. Now, this is going to be a welcome addition for owners who might go off-roading a little bit more, or who are looking to protect the front end at all costs against rocks or debris while on the highway. The Weston is fully welded, one-piece design here for added strength, of course, and will deliver quality goods like stainless steel throughout and that satin black powder coat, all of which is backed by a 3-year warranty. Now, as I did mention earlier, the Weston is going to protrude or stick out a little bit further from the front end, which might bother some folks at the end of the day, but you have to keep in mind you're getting a much stronger product overall for around the $600 price point, and a great choice for our best of list here today. Last but not least, we have another option from Barricade. This time around, their extreme heavy-duty stainless steel brush guard, which has been polished to a beautiful shine. Now, at first glance, there will be a lot of similarities between this option and the Weston we just talked about, but of course that biggest difference will be the brightly polished finish. Now, the polished finish, of course, won't be for everyone, but I would say it would be an awesome choice for those truck owners out there rocking a lot of chrome on your rig already and would like to keep the look consistent. Like the Weston, the Burly Barricade will give you full stainless steel for the build here and does incorporate those really stout vertical supports like we saw with the Weston also. You're looking at a combination of 2-inch tubing for the center area here and 1.5-inch tubing for the headlight area, in addition to getting loads of protection for that grill area thanks to the combo of the metal honeycomb and the corresponding tubing. But protection aside, I like the Barricade because it kind of reaffirms the stance that it's really not all about protection when it comes time to installing a brush guard. Now sure, that'll be the big reason most truck owners go this route, but there's also going to be a decent amount of owners out there who just like the tough look the brush guard provides. Now, in addition to that, you're also going to find some auxiliary lighting options when it comes time to installing a brush guard. Factor in that chrome or polished finish for the guys who enjoy that sort of thing. And you've got a functional part that just so happens to contribute to the appearance for just south of $700. But before we get out of here, it is worth mentioning that most, if not all, of the brush guard options in the category will install rather easily using a basic socket set and maybe an extra set of hands to help deal with the added weight of some of these brush guard options. Also, some trucks might need to do a little bit of trimming to the rubber or plastic air dam or valance using a Dremel or air saw, but it is very minor and not visible once the guard is installed. We'll call it a soft 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter here, and maybe an hour or so from start to finish to get everything in place. Well guys, that's gonna wrap us up here for our best of video again for your 09 to 14 brush guard category. Ultimately, if you're looking for all-out protection for that front end, a brush or grill guard will be your best bet. Now, if you do want any more info on any of the products listed in this video, including install info, customer submitted images, or reviews, I highly encourage you to check out the respective product pages at any time. I'm Justin, thanks for watching, and for all things F-150, keep it right here at AmericanTrucks.com.